Express and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Come down and see me and Kathy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Kathy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
No one investigates that signal until this place is secure. If I see anyone
Hiya,
violate
kids.
protocol
Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October.
and enter that transit station before we're set, I'll have your head. Now pick up the pace. I'll be able to report back to Cyprus ASAP.
Payday.
Who? You're dead. You hear me?
That was Butcher Pete by Roy Brown. Not the other way around. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway. I'm glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. What about some Nat King Cole? He's good, right? Can't go wrong. Nat King Cole.
Jesus, shit. They're gonna die.
What happened to you?
Raiders. That's what... Those bastards have my family. You gotta help me. Please.
Tell me what happened.
They fooled us. Big time. My family and I ran into some traders a while back. Told us they knew a safe settlement at Nuka World. But when we got there, found out they were raiders the whole time. I managed to escape, but my wife and son...
That's what trust gets you out here in the Commonwealth.
Sometimes hope kicks you while you're down. But sometimes, it lends you a hand. You're here for a reason. You gotta be. I turned on a transmitter here. It's gotta be a sign, right? So, if not for them, do it for the Caps. You bring them back...
Right. I'll look into it, but no promises.
Oh, thank God. Here, take this. It's the password. The fastest way to get to Nuka World is to take the Nuka... Find the control terminal in the office to power it back up.
Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz-Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA.
So, Harvey bagged another sucker to help his family. Can't believe that gag still works. I only got a minute. So you better listen, and listen good. The name's Gage, Porter Gage, and the truth is you've been set up. This ain't no rescue mission. It's a death trap. But if you somehow make it through alive, I have an interesting offer for you. In the meantime, have fun and put on a good show. I'll be watching.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet. And he's off! Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims.
And you'll have your happy time.
You hear that? This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Let's get a move on. Doesn't matter what you do, the gauntlet gets them all in the end.
Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean, This is Billie Holiday, I think? Yep, yeah, it is. Here it comes.
What the hell? Goddamn Derek! That door's supposed to be boarded up!
Lay that pistol down, baby.
Someone says he's clever. Time for a reality check. Let's see if our... Just kills him.
Pistol packing mama.
Sergeant Marks, Day 1 log. I've been ordered to scout the area around Fort Hagen to eval the location for possible takeover. So far, not much left in the area. Buildings are picked over, although Red Rocket Filling Station has some potential. I'll check out the array tomorrow, but I'm setting up a secure spot to camp. Sergeant Marks, Day 2 log. Sergeant Marks, Day 3 log.
Wasting time, Vic. That's right, Vic. Breathe that fresh air in while you can.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
We could be making
Let's get a
more
move
cuts.
on. Doesn't matter
But
what
I'm
you do.
hoping that'll
The
turn
gauntlet
itself
gets
around
them
soon.
all in the end.
That's all for now.
Fine by me.
Into each life, rain must fall. I think that was Ella Fitzgerald confirming that thought. Coming to you from the jeweled green. The green. mean the Great Green Jewel.
God damn, look who's in the home stretch! Time for a little audience participation.
Been waiting for this.
Why, it's time for a whole lot of shaking. because that's the name of the next song. I thought I would try something there. Probably didn't work. That's fine. Here's the song to bail me out.
Well, I'll be damned. You know what that sound means? Get your ass down to Cola Cars. The main event's about to begin.
You got me wired up yet, Gage?
Yeah, boss.
Finally. Now go shut off that damn alarm.
All right, I'm on it.
Now where? Is that a vault suit? You gotta be kidding me. No vault dweller could have made it this far. Here's a quick rundown how this works. You go stock up, make yourself presentable. Then we're gonna give these folks a show. A show where I decorate these walls here with your lovely brains. Thanks to this suit, I'm the only one that wins this fight. Period. Think you're hot shit getting this far? Huh. Think again. All right, Gage, let him through. Something tells me I'm really gonna enjoy this.
It's almost time. After a run like that, this ought to be the best slaughter yet. All right, listen the hell up. If you want to make it out of this alive, I've only got a minute. Find the intercom on the wall. I'll make it quick.
Never bothers me. Spoilers. That's another story.
Time's wasting here. We gonna do this or not?
Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
Who is this?
I'm the guy that's gonna get you out of this alive. So listen up.
All right, I'm listening.
My kind of guy. Look, you made it this far. You obviously got skill. But this fight coming up is rigged. You get me? Over Boss Coulter. His power armor's set up to damn things invincible. You name it, someone's tried it. Miniguns, grenades, not a scratch. You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't expect anything less from a raider.
You know us well, then. You want to win?
Excellent. This is a squirt gun?
Yeah, I know what it looks like. You're just going to have to trust me.
You call this a plan? You're out of your mind.
Hey, it's your life. You want to hang on to it a bit longer? I suggest you hear me out. Once the water hits Coulter's electrically charged power armor, the circuits are going to short out. It'll kill his defenses, but you only have so much time to do some damage before they recharge. You take him out, I promise you, it'll be worth every minute spent in this gauntlet.
ready to die. Let's do this!
Have a minute? Got something on my mind.
This guy? Are you sure, Gage?
You better know what the hell.
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you.
Sure.
After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. If there's anything I learned in the combat zone, it was that nobody...
Surviving the combat zone must have been rough.
That's putting it nicely. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched.
Right.
Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for? Find anything good on him?
He's a demon. He is a devil. He is a dog.
What did I tell you? Worked like a charm.
Another good one from Betty Hutton.
Death by squirt gun. I'd love to see the message on his tombstone.
Tell me about it. I wish I had a better look at his face when the suit shorted out. I get that you have no idea what's going on and everything is coming at you real fast. Taking out Coulter wasn't just a last-minute decision. It was something a few of us here have been working on for a while. Now that he's actually gone, we've got ourselves a vacancy in the over. All I'm asking is that you trust me.
They were last seen attacking Fort Strong.
Let's just say you've got my attention.
Good. Now listen up. There are 3 raider gangs that run the show at Nuka World. And yeah, if the names didn't give it away, these ain't your typical raiders. These morons don't exactly play nice with each other. Thanks to Coulter, this place is a powder keg just waiting to blow sky high. One wrong. I think you have what it takes to turn things around and...
You're very nice. Please don't kill me.
Fine, but it better pay well. I'm not doing this for free.
Don't worry. If it's caps you want, you'll be swimming in them soon enough. Now, I'm sure you got a lot of questions, but this ain't. Meet me at the overbosses. Your new court. Just let me get that door. There.
sold my cad, I bought me a Jeep, I got that bug, and I can't sleep. Uranium fever has come and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed, so I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds, when all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain, didn't have no top. Uranium fever done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around.
Sleeping or were you not?
Yes, I was sleeping, okay? It's what people do when they're exhausted. Ever since you guys took over, you've been working us around the clock. What do you expect us to do?
We expect you to show a little appreciation. We make sure you've got enough to eat and drink. We provide security. Without us, you'd be food for the bloodworms. You can either do your job and earn your keep, or we can throw your ass outside the park. Or maybe you think you're better off out there, alone and unarmed.
No! No, I'll get back to work.
That's better.
Well, you pack up your things, you head out again.
I don't care to talk
Understanding
much.
the operators ain't hard. You're reaching the spot where your fortune
The other
lies.
gangs?
You find
Dying
it's been
is one of their
staked by 17 other guys.
Caught one of the traders stealing
Well, I
food.
ain't kidding. I ain't gonna quit. That bug's done caught me
Turned
and
him
I've
loose
been
outside
bit. So
the
with a
gate.
Geiger counter
serious?
pick in my hand,
Yeah.
I'll keep right
Then
on
I got
sticking.
in a little extra target practice.
Dumbass traders.
Got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand.
Hey, Harv. Hey. Just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
You lied to me.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I don't.
Got it. Gage.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look Coulter had some. Everything you see here is under your control.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot. Let's take a step back and talk big, huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this? We had a good head start on it. A lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It was...
Coulter couldn't pull this off? He was weak. Didn't deserve to be in charge.
Tell me about it. I thought he had what it took, so I helped arrange this.
Right.
Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind. You don't have to trust them.
They'll listen if they're all afraid of me.
Okay, settle down. Look, technically, just meet the leaders.
Warren Smith, because I can't take
Okay, let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right. I'll be here if you need me. You
Coming to you from, the jeweled green, the green, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Next
Man, this is a waste of time.
The song is called Anything Goes.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
As long as you care about yourself, you'll do what I tell you.
Ha! You might make it out of here alive after all. Name's Mason. The Pack's Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the Pack, and it's gonna stay. Long as you don't go forgetting.
The pack? Oh, fitting. You smell like animals.
Ah, I've heard that one before. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, but Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss?
If I thought the other gangs would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. Might have to. At least it ain't Mags Black, that freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Cole.
Coulter was weak. Why'd you follow him at all?
Been wondering that ourselves. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboard. And things were good in the beginning. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock.
I think you're a bunch of ungrateful children.
Careful there, boss. We ain't ungrateful, just fed up. Ain't none of us happy, not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast, but Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promptly.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. Story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors, and you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
I'm not Coulter, so that better not happen to me.
Yeah, sure, boss. I get it. We're totally willing to give you a chance. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack?
Be a good dog and do what you're told, or you'll be put down.
Oh there, boss. Not in front of my guys, all right? You got enough to worry about without a dominant struggle inside the pack to deal with. You know what? I think we're not so different, me and you. I want you to have this. Consider it a token of our mutual understanding and respect. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around.
Sure.
If you're ever able to lend a hand, loyalty's a two.
Right. lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Cracking cold there. He's just the best, isn't he? Hey, have you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a sin, you know? I'm not saying it's correct at all. And, you know, of course, the mayor, I I asked to read, I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's, well, I mean, it just says here, there's, nothing to worry about, that it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of, it's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's, well, it's something to think about, I guess. Hey, you like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic from him.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge. So, figure it must be a pretty tough
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
You can head on in, overboss.
You see,
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Taking down an opponent like that? It's thrilling.
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree, I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place.
Making money?
Exactly. Caps. This place was built. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie. Though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expected.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to... And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Up? He knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big eye? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
The new OB, huh?
Don't look like much
I
to
reckon
me.
you're here to talk to Nisha.
Won't talk.
She's in charge.
Talk to Nisha.
Hey.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
The latest news? Or
And what are you? His grandma?
If I was, I would have slipped that little... Gage will never be one of us. He's a failure. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
Rules just hold us back. We should be free to do what we want.
That's what I was trying to tell Coulter all along. Maybe if he listened, he'd still be around. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
I'm not sure.
I thought it was pretty impressive.
Good to see the new boss at least has some taste. I might let you keep that head on your shoulders after all. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. He never fought.
Sure.
So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
I'm gonna do things my way, whether you approve or not.
Oh, yeah? I just have a few things for you to consider.
Oh?
You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We aren't swayed by caps like those. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. We'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So...
The gangs are on board.
I knew you had it in you. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge. Divided up, we need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section you stake a claim. Plant a little flag for who gets what.
Plant a flag? Are you serious?
Dead serious. Look, you leave it up to anyone else, the gangs will all just fight over who deserves the space. A lot of these idiots can't read, so it needs to be as plain as day for them to get on board. They know what to watch for. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go.
around here.
Oh,
Don't get caught.
hello, boss. Congratulations.
Uh-huh. You're damn right. This is my show now.
Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to... That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business is... You could... well...
Well, I admit, I didn't like...
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are all... Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep... When it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep it in mind.
It's your call, boss. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take... That means putting a bullet into Nisha. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town...
Sure.
I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor. Got some medical supplies, too.
Yeah? A doctor? How did you end up in this place?
Well, it's a bit of a story. I used to live at a settlement west of here. We got hit by Coulter and his gang back when he had one. It was a tough fight. We killed some of theirs, they killed some of ours. There were wounded on both sides, but nobody could get to them. I called out for a ceasefire on the condition that I'd see to their injuries as well as ours. Saved a few lives that day, including Coulter's. When he set up this place, he came back for me. Said if I came along, he'd make sure his guys wouldn't hit our settlement again. Now this place is my home. Anyway, anything I...
Patch me up, Doc.
All right, let's...
Feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
Blood pooling in the gums, signs of an... And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Took a few bad hits recently. Got knocked around.
Huh. You look fine, but... Oh, wait.
The Raiders keep talking about bloodworms. I hope I never find out what those are.
Sure, we carry guns,
Done.
but knives
Now,
are where it's at.
was there anything
It's
else
not fun
bothering you?
unless you're up close and personal.
No, we're done.
Fine. Come back later.
This place really makes me want a Nuka-Cola.
General...
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the singing, but... never mind.
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of her tests, don't.
Gotta keep searching.
That last one died too
Can't give up now.
This bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute and I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't, that the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived? The Gunners! Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Now, they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And there's, well, I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably not. Right? Segue. Back to the music, I guess. Okay, use your imagination, because here's Happy Times by Bob Crosby.
Wish on the moon and look for the gold in a rainbow, and you'll find happy times.
Tours for Star Patrol are now full for the day. Please speak to a park concierge for additional information.
Hey, I got you!
Attention. All matinee showings of The Phantom of the Nuka at the Parlor are sold out. Tickets for evening showings are still available.
Hey, you want to think about maybe finding some cover?
On the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow, you will suddenly hear charm.
Burn them down! Hell of a good time. I called it. Find on them. We got company. That sure was fun. Huh, boss? You hear something?
On the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow, you will suddenly hear time, and you'll have your happy, happy time.
this is fine. I wasn't planning on sleeping tonight anyway.
So that was Billy.
What's up? I ain't never been much good with this shit.
She's a lady.
Genes or tech or
Coming to you from
whatever the fuck this all is.
the jewel green. I mean, the green. I mean the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Rocket 69 is next. And, I mean, you don't hear them singing about the other 68 rockets, which kind of makes you think...
That's it.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. A regular pint-sized atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby, atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT.
These are no dark bunkers. Your colony will feature beautiful, expansive calm, where you can relax in an Earth-like
Atom bomb baby, boy she can start one of those chain reactions in my heart. A big explosion, big and loud, mushrooms me right up on a cloud. Atom bomb baby, little atom bomb. I
Step into your spacious private suite, equipped with all the comforts of home. And these are no dark bunkers. Your colony will feature beautiful modular techniques. New colonies can be in almost any world in a matter of weeks. Ground. Welcome to Vault Tech's Colony Arcturus. Welcome home.
Skeeter Davis, a name I still find confusing. Coming to you from,
Hey,
Jewel.
need some?
I mean, the green.
For me?
I mean, the
The guy
great
selling
green
Heads up.
gems is
More than
of the
happy to hold
Commonwealth.
all
It's
the
little off.
expensive stuff.
Diamond City Radio.
I thought about
Here's,
trying
some
my
steam in a
hand
man,
at the gauntlet
and,
just to see if I could
let's
do
be
it.
honest here, it's
Waste of time now.
not talking
No
about
one's
how long
stopping
his
your
naps are.
performance.
The boss comes calling. What's
Here
your
it
pleasure
is.
today?
like that.
You